we should be live now. And properly live. Welcome back again. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Well, that was ridiculous. I swear every time I'll think, oh, this one thing went wrong last time. I'll check that. And I check it and it's working. I'm like, whew. And 3 other things are wrong that I don't think of. But here we are. We are back. Everything is fine. Oh. Slowly getting the hang of this. All right. Let me see. Can I find... No. All right, so let's go in through the basement. Yeah, so. Hello, welcome back. I'm trying to remember where we left off last time. So we found the magician's secret room under the stage, which was awesome. We saw Maya, our missing friend, there, and by the time we got down there, she was gone again. So I want to explore that room, look for clues. So I love this room so much. I think it's like the coolest thing. Like, it looks like it would be so cool to hang out in. So, oh, we've got books. Magic Secrets, Volume 4? Ooh, The Phantom Message. Set a sharpened pencil and a small sheet of paper on your magician's stand and select a volunteer from the audience. After turning your back, ask the volunteer to write a message on the sheet of paper with the pencil. When she says that she is ready, you pick up the sheet of paper while making a point not to look at it. Crumple the paper into a ball, and to the amazement of the audience, make it explode into a ball of flame. You then produce a deck of cards from your pocket and set it on your magician's stand. The volunteer picks a random card from the deck. Explain to the volunteer that her written message has risen from the ashes and will make itself known. Take the sharpened pencil and begin to rub the face of the volunteer's card gently with the side of the pencil tip. Within seconds, words begin to appear on the card. It's the exact message the volunteer had written on the sheet of paper. This trick will utilize a few of the techniques and gimmicks that we have covered in previous chapters. First, as you place the pencil and paper on the stand, secretly have a playing card face up hidden beneath the sheet of paper. As the volunteer writes her message on the paper, the pencil will leave an imprint of the message on the playing card. Note, be sure your pencil is sharp. Do we have a pencil? We don't currently have a pencil. After the volunteer is finished, lift up the paper and the card at the same time with your right hand while keeping the card hidden. Take the piece of paper with your left hand and secretly leave the card in your right hand using the palming technique from Chapter 3. As you crumple the paper in your left hand, you will secretly be busy with your right hand. Place your right hand into your right jacket pocket, release the card, and slide your flash paper trigger onto your index finger. Then secretly palm a wad of flash paper as you remove your hand from your jacket pocket. While holding the crumpled message in your left hand and hiding the flash paper in your right hand, give the illusion that you're taking the crumpled message into your right hand. This will be achieved by using the French drop technique from Chapter 2. I've done a French drop before. It's been a long time. I don't know if I could still do it. As you pretend to hold the message in your right hand, secretly drop the real message into your left jacket pocket, your left hand. In your right hand, ignite the flash paper with a spark from your flash paper trigger as you throw the wad of flash paper into the air. This is very complicated directions. It will burst into a very quick and very bright ball of flame. Important notice to young magicians: use flash paper only under the supervision of an adult. Don't try this at home, kids. Hey, Benjamin, welcome, welcome. How are you today? With your left hand, pull a deck of cards out of your inside jacket pocket and set them on your magician's stand. So you do this, slip your right hand into your right jacket pocket. Oh yeah, student's back. Secretly remove the flash paper trigger from your index finger. Take the card with the imprint on it into your right hand. Palm the card from view as you take your right hand out of your pocket. Secretly put the imprinted card into the deck of cards. Make sure that it's the one they choose. I've seen how to do that, and I've never understood it. All right, after the volunteer chooses the imprinted card at random, gently rub the side of the pencil tip across the face of the card. The imprint of the message will surface amid the applause of your audience. Okay. A deck of cards and place it face down on the table. Make the card you want the 10th card down from the top of the deck. Also, we got off to the most chaotic start today, and I keep realizing more things that went wrong. Like, I forgot to turn on my second light that I use when it's a later stream. Oops. It's just been chaotic. Benjamin is working 10.5-hour days all week. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it has Monday vibes, you know? Which is kind of an interesting experience for me because, you know, I was a salon worker for a long time and salons are closed on Mondays, so I never really got the I hate Mondays thing. Like, I never had a Monday with Monday vibes. Monday vibes were for Tuesdays. Today has Monday vibes. Okay. It's like a math problem kind of thing, which explains why I don't understand this method. But yeah, I've seen several different how to get someone to choose the card that you want out of a deck tricks, and I've never understood any of them. But a whole cool bookcase full of magician secrets? Yes, please. Let's see. Anything else cool in here? Cards. Various trick items. Nope. Alright. Over the little guillotine. That thing's a little creepy. Just want to fully explore this room. Oh, whoops. If I want to see it from this door, I have to solve the puzzle again. That seems unfair. Alright. Okay. It's a very interesting room. Oh, it's like a hand with an eye in the middle of the palm? On the floor? That's cool. See, I want a secret room. Luke, if we ever finish the basement, can we make part of it a secret room? Like the magician's room? With a puzzle panel that you have to solve in order to access it? We could make it one of those 15 slide puzzles. No one would ever get in. Alright. Let's talk to some people and see if we can figure out where we left off.
How's progress? I saw those pictures you took of Brady posing with Maya's press pass all over the theater. What do you think you're doing?
Well, in that instance, I was trying to find the best light to show off my star's fabulous cheekbones. Was that so wrong?
I know you sent that
Jeez.
funeral wreath. The jig is up, Simone.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Aromatherapy?
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I can have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
Sheesh.
A little overboard? You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect list.
Let's... Oh yeah, somebody tried to murder us. That was exciting. At this point, we basically know that everyone is lying about something. The question is, who's also lying about being the kidnapper?
How are you holding up?
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
It just seems kind of dumb. Like, really, really dumb. Alright. I don't think I took any better notes about what I was doing. Oh, we did find the phone number for Simone's boyfriend, question mark? Wonder if we can call that. Let's see. 555. Give it a shot.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
At least it gave us the message this time. I don't think that'll work either, but it did at least give us the message so we wouldn't keep calling it. I say as we keep calling it.
We're sorry.
Okay. Maybe we call the police? Yeah. And then we can ask them if they're actually investigating.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number.
Okay. Or am I just not allowed to call anyone?
You've reached the St. Louis Police Department.
Yeah.
This is a non-emergency line.
Okay.
Calls.
Alright, fine. We'll snoop around a little more out here. Still need to talk to, what was his name? Joseph? This guy.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
Okay, Luke, so if we were going to make a secret room with a puzzle panel that you have to solve to get in, what kind of puzzle would you want to put on it? Like, what would be a good puzzle for you?
I think the kidnapper moved her, but they left some evidence behind.
Evidence. That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
Luke says, sliding giant blocks of ice. I'm pretty good at those. What is this in reference to? Oh, that's so sad. Kidnapper demands 50,000? What? Kidnapper was just demanding that the theater be saved. St. Louis Police Department. So, who pronounces it St. Louis and who pronounces it St. Louis? Like, I always wind up wanting to pronounce it St. Louis just because of that song, Meet Me in St. Louis, Louis. But I don't actually know what's correct. But the St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding $50,000 for the return of Maya Wynn, a 19-year-old Washington University student who disappeared 2 days ago from movie star Brady Armstrong's dressing room at the historic Royal Palladium Theater. This stunning development marks the first significant lead in a mysterious case. Until now, the police have been reluctant to label Wynn's disappearance a kidnapping, as there's been no evidence that the girl was taken by force. When a reporter for the University Student Life newspaper was at the theater to interview Armstrong for an article. Hello, Ciation. Good luck. Okay, the ice block puzzles are Zelda. Okay. Call came in at 4:36 yesterday afternoon. Due to a voice distortion device, the police were unable to determine whether the caller was male or female. They were able to trace the call to a payphone in Granite City. According to earlier rumors, the alleged kidnapping was motivated by a fanatic's desire to save the Royal Palladium from today's scheduled demolition, but yesterday's caller made no reference to the theater. Oh, do we think it was a prank call? Or like someone who's just taking advantage of it? The police now believe that the kidnapper's desperation is financial in nature and will not stop the demolition from proceeding according to schedule. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Hey. Oh. Nancy, please see me right away. Okay. So, Luke, I don't suppose, I could get you to turn the light on for me, the one in the corner? The one next to the cat who's currently snoring? Oh. Someone vandalized Brady's picture. Good, he deserves it. Thank you. I tried to turn it on before the stream, but as you know, everything was chaos. Right.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Thank you.
Do you think it's real?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
But what about the evidence I found?
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
What do you
Okay.
mean they couldn't find anything?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
Even without the evidence, that corner of the room had obviously been lived in recently.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
Okay. Let's see. Let's work our way through all
I was
these.
backstage earlier, and one of the stage lights came crashing down. It almost hit me.
Oh, Nancy, thank goodness you're okay.
I don't know if it was the voice acting, the dialogue writing, or his mannerism there, but he just reminded me very strongly of Shorty from Nancy Drew's Secret of Shadow Ranch.
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
They just really did make a green plaid texture and use it for everything, didn't they? I think that's the same green plaid that was on the couches in the previous game.
It's only a matter of hours
distracted.
until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Sorry, Joseph, but if you're not going to Greasewood, I have to think maybe you're feeling a little desperate these days. Desperate enough to kidnap someone? You tell me.
Now. I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
All right. Do my best. I need a pencil.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
I'm pretty sure that your little protest thing has failed. You don't need to be hanging out here anymore. Just saying. Okay, I guess he's supposed to be picking up mail for us or something. So there's that. But still, again, the demolition's in a few hours. Just incredibly depressing. So I'm trying to think what I want to do for this place as a house flipper build. And I do think I need to find some 1920s movie posters. Like movies and plays from the 20s. And possibly see if I can find a Harry Houdini poster or two.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
Jeez.
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not going to help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry. I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Tensions are rising.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
What? Tensions are rising. Cool beans. Okay. What on earth? Let's see.
How's progress?
Have you heard about this ransom demand?
50 grand, what a joke. Isn't it just like a rank amateur to jump on the bandwagon? Anyone with a pinch of class would have demanded at least $1 million.
Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, you can't even dress yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
I don't think they have a healthy relationship. Alright. So, no evidence in the magician's room. Yep, it's empty. Well, should we call the police, ask them about it? What were we doing and what else do we have to do? And where can I find a pencil? No, really, where can I find a pencil? That just has a pen. Ooh. Brady left a briefcase. And there's a pencil. Perfect. Woohoo! Pro-gain extra strength for men. Hair growth treatment. Results may occur eventually. Oh dear. He's not just the president of Hair Club for Men. He's also a member. And sun-free tanning spray. Waterproof. Oh dear.
Maya's notebook.
Oh. Why the Royal Palladium for the premiere of Vanishing Destiny? Was it Brady's decision or his agent's? Does he make any of his own decisions? Woohoo! Any history with the Royal Palladium? Research. Attended benefit last year to save historic theater in LA, the Galaxy. Is he interested in saving the Royal Palladium? Do you believe actors should use their influence to champion political causes? Next project? Where does he see himself in 10 years? Ever done anything he regrets to further his career? It says, wait till the end. Hit him with the evidence and demand an answer. Oh. Nancy, I really feel like you should be taking that with you, but okay. How do I back up? There we go.
Hey, you.
The jig is up, Brady. Start talking.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
Okay.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Drama.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Yeah, so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Oh my. That is actually a pretty good twist. Yikes.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
He'd rather project the image of destroying a priceless piece of history? Yeah, great image.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
But what are you going to do with the site?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
Planet Tinseltown. Classy. Great image.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
I don't care about your name. Where's Maya?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
Until the dust settles over her corpse? Wait, hello?
Now's your chance to do the right thing by calling off the demolition.
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
She has to be in the building. I know she's here.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
Hey, Mrs. First. Welcome, welcome. How are you today?
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you.
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger. Now,
And
if
you're
you'll
a
excuse me,
jerk.
I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
You're a jerk.
You can't do this.
Jeez. What a creep. Okay, so that would be a good example of someone who's always been a beta male deciding he's going to be an alpha, but not actually knowing what an alpha is. So instead, he's just a creep. Let's see if Simone knows about some of this.
How's progress?
Yeah.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Alright. Like, that's where you get the real toxic masculinity. Guys like that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm very curious about that. Mrs. First says, I'm doing well. I've been having lots of fun trying to construct my Victorian mansion. I've managed to do some things I wasn't sure I could do, such as making angled arched doorways between corners of rooms. I'm guessing there's a lot of custom content involved. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can draw what this looks like. So, yeah, okay. My pen will actually start writing. There we go. Okay. So we've got a long skinny piece and a little short piece, and then a piece, whoop, not that long, oh dear. 1, 2, 3 skinny little ones, and then that thing. That is the worst drawing of a key anyone has ever made. Oh. So it says, and I'm working on trying to figure out if I can make a 2-story tall room without a ceiling over the first floor, or with just a glass ceiling between first and second floors. Not sure if it is possible, but giving it a try. I'm really excited to find out what you learn.
I need a coin.
Oh, we have a coin. Oh, and a rusty old key that we can use to make the new key. Okay. If we have to. All right. We have our blank. So, the first bit needs to be long then short. Then we need one that kind of looks like teeth, which I think would be this one. And then one that's got 3 skinny pieces. That. And then something that's kind of a block, the half circle out of the side, which I think is this. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so terrible drawing, but I think it worked. And clunk. All right. See how that goes.
Nancy, we could be golden! A package just came from that museum. We may have the goods to stop this demolition dead in its tracks. Check the ticket booth.
Please, oh please, oh please. We have to save the theater. Package. Rapid Rhino Express Delivery Service. Nice. Dear Miss Drew, I couldn't find anything written in Mr. Houdini's own hand, but I did find this letter addressed to Mr. Houdini from a close colleague and friend. It seems to hint at the information you require. I hope that this package has arrived in time to be useful to you. Dutifully yours, Sherman H. Trout. I bet he's an ISTJ. Dutifully yours sounds very ISTJ to me. Okay, so I think we're just about at the end of the game here, because we now have a slide with the evidence we need on it and the key to the projector. So but Mrs. First, before I do that, I just real quick want to show you specifically the room that makes me want to do a house flipper flip inspired by this place. 'Cause, like, there's lots of nice stuff here, yes, but my main inspiration is going to be the magician's room. There's a secret room under the stage, and it looks like this. This is my main inspo. Because it's just like the coolest thing ever. So we'll see, but yeah, that's my main inspiration. Alright. We might finish this up really fast, and if we do, we're probably switching to House Flipper. Yeah, I don't know if I can get the exact pictures that are on the walls, but I'm definitely going to look for like old magicians promotional posters and stuff. I don't know that I've seen a guillotine. All right, let's look at the projector instructions real quick. So, hold the film, adjust the focus knob. Never leave the projector running unattended. Okay. All right, we're good, right? So, to open this thing up, yeah, there are some questionable items there. Oh!
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close.
Oh dear.
I just need a few more minutes.
We just found the stolen blueprints. Okay, swap out that.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Okay, we have to second chance it.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
It's locked.
Oop. Okay. Hold up. Aha.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Okay. Oh, cat's awake. Barely. All right. Let's all go to the lobby. Okay, so let's try this piece. Dear Harry, how's Trix? Not that I need to ask. I've seen the papers, and I know that you're dazzling the crowds wherever you go. I received your letter, and I must say I'm very intrigued by your plans. This Thompson character sounds slippery indeed. If you want to disentangle yourself from him, and you have the opportunity to do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo. What a windfall for a struggling young artist to inherit 50% ownership of a thriving theater like the Royal Palladium. But who is this mysterious beneficiary of yours? A magician, I assume, but where in the world did you come across a woman magician? I've never even heard of one. Is she talented? Once again, your generosity is unsurpassed. I commend your noble heart and look forward to seeing you at the Princess in Montreal. Be an auspicious reunion. All you the best, your friend and colleague, Dizzy Notion. Hold up. Hold up. Struggling young artist? Woman? Like the woman who made the plaster molds for the lobby of the theater? The one who's the protester's grandmother? Oh. Oh no, that would be interesting. Oh. Oh. And what's all this?
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
We just found Joseph's alibi. Okay then.
Another secret passageway.
Aha. Okay. Oh, it was an ice depository. That's smart. I'm gonna take that slide with me just in case.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Joseph, I thought you left the theater.
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
Oh, he's having a psychotic break. That's a break from reality. Oh dear.
I know it's you, Joseph. But why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Oh, good grief.
The police think the building is empty. You've got to help me, or we'll all be smashed to bits.
Don't tell them she's here, Nancy. I'll take her away and knock down the theater.
They're going to knock it down anyway. Oh dear.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell them, Nancy.
Okay. Well, the way in? Hold up. Oh dear, there's a timer. We only have so much time before we get splatted. Okay. Projection room. North wall, hidden switch. Ah, the music keeps getting faster and I do not like it. Aha! There we go. Hidden switch.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Do we though?
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
We don't seem to, Nancy.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key
We
somewhere
only
in my
have
bag of
3
tricks.
things that unlock stuff, Nancy, and none of them have worked.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Okay, the magic wand.
I must have the key
Nope.
somewhere in my bag of tricks.
I think we're gonna die just because we don't have this dadgum key.
I must have the key somewhere
Yeah,
in my
none of
bag
our
of
actual
tricks.
keys work.
I must have the key somewhere in my I must have the key somewhere in my bag of I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Seriously, Nancy? Okay, there's where the keys are. Hiram, Festival of Illusions begin next week. Every show is sold out. Public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now in business with some anonymous woman artist. Liable to have public mutiny on my hands. More importantly, I stand to lose a lot of money. I have no idea how Houdini ever heard the name Louisa Falcone in the first place. But I'd like to wring the neck of the fella who mentioned her. Got Houdini's paperwork here and I plan to sit on it until the festival is over. Houdini's on the road anyway. By the time he gets back, it'll all be settled. Okay. Okay. They'd both signed it and she didn't. She never knew.
3 minutes till
Oh dear.
demolition.
Okay, well, I guess we just have to try a bunch of keys and hope we find the right one before we go splat. Well, that's not it. Luke Mochi wants to see out the window, so he's batting at the blinds. Okay, let's just take all of these. So if you could open the blind, that would be spectacular.
Come on, come on!
Oh, found it, found it. Alright, we found the ice depository. We found a sledgehammer. That's fun. Oh. Hi, Maya. You're gonna need
Hang
so
on,
much
Maya.
therapy.
I'll get you out of there.
She's going to need so much therapy for the claustrophobia that she's gonna have after this.
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Okay. Jimmy, is that ball ready to swing?
Not so fast, Detective.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
Okay, we have flash paper.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
I cast
Joseph, you can
Fireball.
go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step
Come on.
aside.
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand
Oh, dear.
finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
And boom, I cast Fireball.
light!
Wow, marquee.
Look! The marquee! Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath.
Good.
Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on, but I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Okay. Hello, carbonated water. Welcome to the chat. And excellent point. We just found a sledgehammer and then the game was over. What were we supposed to use the sledgehammer for? I mean, casting fireball in the villain's face was fun, but what was the sledgehammer for? That was a nice, satisfying ending. Alternate ending. Bonus sledgehammer. That's right. The sledgehammer's our souvenir. We take it home with us. Oh, wait. I wonder, because all he did was get in our way, I wonder if we'd left the sledgehammer, if he would have slugged us with it. Like, I wonder if we took it not so we could use it, but so he couldn't. Okay. Hold up. My cuticles are driving me nuts. Apparently the cuticle oil that I have in my desk right now is pickle scented. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice, satisfying ending. I like that. It had a lot of really good twists. And we did get to save the theater in an emotionally satisfying way. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'd rank that one pretty high, I think. Like, there's a few kind of confusing bits, but it was fun. It was high tension. The story was a lot tighter than some of the others. Like, it was more on rails, but that also meant they could do more with, like, get the emotional satisfaction of wrapping it all up at the end. So yeah, that was fun. I like that. But that only brings us like 54 minutes into stream, which means we should keep streaming something else. Should we work on our current Nancy Drew house in House Flipper for a while? That's the Treasure in the Royal Tower one. It's getting really close to done. If I had a little bit more money in House Flipper, we could just start the next one. Like, start on the final scene house. I have never heard of that game. I am not surprised by Benjamin's vote. Luke does not think it would be up my alley. Okay. it ain't chill nor family friendly. Okay. That kind of like how Twitch kept recommending to me, like, your viewers seem to like watching you play they seem to like watching you play House Flipper. Have you considered trying the Mortuary Assistant? Yeah, I'm assuming that if we didn't grab the sledgehammer, he would have come for us with it, like Savadro at the end of Myst 3 Exile, the perfect place to plan revenge. Yeah, which I looked up the Mortuary Assistant. It sounds like a very clever idea. Sort of the Autopsy of Jane Doe as a simulator game. I'm not playing that. I recommended it to my brother. It sounds like his kind of thing. So not my kind of thing. Luke says I'd play Nancy Drew games if they had more Sledgehammer. Alright, let me... No, I think we're good. Boop. Roy says that's family fun. Looking it up, it sounded pretty cool. You know, the graphics were very realistic. Sounded terrifying. But I don't really think that there'd be a ton of overlap between the House Flipper audience and the Mortuary Assistant audience. I'm figuring I'll load into our Treasure in the Royal Tower house, because then it's at least still vaguely Nancy Drew themed. Also need to edit my stream info. Oop. Okay. Well, I tried. Yeah, Twitch tried. It's done a few things like that. Like, it also recommended a horror game based on me playing Stardew Valley. So, Twitch really wants me to stream horror games, and I'm not sure why. I think the most horrifying game I have any plans to stream is Barrow Hill, Curse of the Ancient Circle. And the villain in that is a rock. Like, you are in the woods, and there's also a rock in the woods. Oh, Benjamin says horror is the most streamed thing. Good reaction clip bait. So streamers love it. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Roy says, let's go find Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger. That's family fun. Yup. See, I don't like watching people get jump scared. So, I'm good. We're just gonna chill. Like, yeah, I play some darker games sometimes, but my limits are pretty low. Yeah, and like I tried The Forest recently, you know, horror survival game. Did not stream that, will not stream that, because if I streamed it, it would not be family friendly due to all of the jump scare profanity, which is not the rep that I want to have online. That's fair. Yeah, I could tell it was a good game, but it really did not give any kind of direction on what you're supposed to be doing, and I'm not smart enough to figure that out in an open world setting. Like, open world, no advice, no feedback, just a little bit like Lost, but there are what look like zombies, kind of. All right. I should probably put something on this porch too, shouldn't I? Okay, so porch still needs done. Haven't decided if I'm putting anything on the balcony. I wonder if I could expand the balcony. Actually, could I make the balcony bigger and then put something on it? I bet I could. That might be fun. Need to put a few more trees around the secret garden. And something in that corner. I'd grabbed something. Trying to remember what it's called. Yeah, these things. Oh, didn't realize it was going to be glowing quite that brightly. I just wanted like a gazing ball. That was the closest thing I could find. Roy says both video games and real life are like learning how to swim. They throw you in and expect you to already know how to swim. Yes! Okay, now, I feel dreadful for taking away the cave paintings, but it wants me to take away the cave paintings, and the buyers don't like it if you leave them. Which I just find ridiculous. Like, this one shows a cow getting abducted. It's wonderful. But okay, fine. I did come up with an idea for what to do in here. Because Treasure in the Royal Tower, Wickford Castle has a dungeon. And since this house doesn't have a basement, we didn't have a dungeon. But I could do a dungeon out here. That's my big plan. Roy says that's Molly the cow. Yep. As the ancient texts have foretold. Yeah, see, they like it. They like that I get rid of the cave paintings. I don't understand. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of a dungeon out here, I think. But we're real close to finishing this flip. Maybe one day we'll even be able to sell our flips again. Okay. Is this it? Yes. Alright, put one back in that corner. Oh. Okay. Put a few suits of armor in here. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure they have some kind of like chains for hanging on walls. Yeah, wall chains. Can we find anywhere? Oh dear, that's odd. Can we find anywhere flat enough? Doesn't look like it. Isn't... I want to say it's in Halloween stuff. For sure there was another chain. Guess I'll have to get some custom content chains. But at least the suits of armor are cool. Come back with more of that. Right, plants. Needle plants. Yes? Yes. We're gonna need some kind of plants around that thing too, right? And I need a back door. Keep forgetting about the back door. Oh, let's okay, gonna get rid of that real quick. And balcony. Looking for this thing. What colors is the existing one? Not that, apparently. Don't think that's it either. Oh dear. Is it Dark 9? Might be Dark 9. But it's definitely not with black metal. Okay. Brown? Yeah, that looks more like it. Okay. So it was dark pine, brown metal. Right? And then we need the end piece. Then I think it was bright brick. Yes. Okay. So I suppose I can put that under here too. Okay. Yeah. That'll do. So, inside, what do we still need? We need to accessorize the kitchen and dining. Probably need some plants and stuff in the downstairs hallway. Back door. Might do like the same door that's on the front. This thing? I don't know. I don't really like the windows on it. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, coarse dark oak, black metal. Perfect. Right. There we go. What else? Oh, floor, duh. Okay. Floor tiles. This one. Yes. There we go. And I wonder if I need another suit of armor. I'll get rid of that because I already have a water heater in one of the other rooms. Yeah, let's do another suit of armor. You can't have too many suits of armor. See? Perfect. Then game. They had like a bench with poinsettias on either side. So let's grab this one. Yeah. And then Lance. Large. What color were the pots that those were in? I'm gonna pull up my reference picture. Huh. Dark. Okay. Cool. Okay. And I think where would it be? Furniture corridor? Apparently not. So let's try, like, I want to put some kind of cabinet, I think. Yeah, that works. There'd be like somewhere to put the winter coats and stuff. Okay. Nice. And oh. Here, I think I'll put like maybe a hat tree or something. And there I'm probably going to need a painting of Marie Antoinette. Which ones have we not used yet? Use that in the library, that at the top of the stairs, that one's in the bathroom, that's in the living room. That's in one of the bedrooms. Did we put that in the other bedroom? I don't think we've used this one yet. Here we go. Giant painting. Perfect. It's raining again. Lovely. And definitely need a book over here. Oh, what about a journal? Or a book and a journal. So, like, they have one that they're studying. Be this one. Then journal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Let's place is very nice and cozy. I like it. Let's see. Might put poinsettias on either side of this one too. That's nice. Yeah. I'm shocked, but I might actually have to try to find more paintings of Marie Antoinette. I could do a landscape in here, mix it up a little bit. Decorations, pictures, paintings. Let's see. Do have some nice ones. What do we got? Oh, landscape near Paris? Try that. Okay. Kitchen still needs accessorized. And I need to figure out what to put on here, on either side of it, stuff like that. Yeah, I realized I didn't put any soap in here. Like a heathen. Who doesn't have soap in the bathroom? The towel. You're going to have germy hands. Yes. Okay. So pink towel over here. Okay. Lovely. Alright. What else can I do in here? These walls feel empty to me. Like, they need to have bookshelves. I don't think bookshelves really fit. Okay. Maybe just smaller paintings. Because the library in the game does have several other like old paintings in it. The luxury DLC has so many good Dark Academia paintings. It's great. There's something on the walls. Yeah. still need to fill a couple of the shelves too. Whoops. Nice. So, a couple bookshelves in there. Mostly tabletops everywhere else. And also there's this single empty wall. Just really empty wall. It's a puzzler. Upstairs. Just want to put like a low bench or something under here. Ha ha, Luke. Says the empty space would be perfect for a painting or a plant. I do have a rep at this point now, don't I? Let's do the dark blue. Oh, yes. Yes, I like that. Very simple, but I think that's probably the upstairs landing done. A door to another reality, that would be amazing. I would love it if I could put that. Might have room for a small runner if we can find one that's small enough. Nah. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. The landing feels very cozy. Here. I need like a couple of accessories on there. Oh, a painting you can jump into. Be perfect. Yep, I'm gonna need to try to find a couple more pictures of Marie Antoinette. I really thought I'd have enough. Okay. I did do all the ceilings. At a moment. Okay. Probably put out toothbrushes. Whoop, that's not how you spell toothbrush. There we go. Yeah, this one. And hold on. Really? Really? Okay. And towel stack. Gotta have some extra towels. I read a book several years ago with paintings that you could jump into that led to other worlds inside the paintings. It was a really good book, but I don't know. I feel like the sequels kind of followed it the wrong direction for me, so they weren't as satisfying for me as the first one was. That does not sound familiar. Super Mario 64. Okay. Okay, yes, there's a toilet paper holder. Phew. Yeah, the book would have worked much better as a standalone, but it was that if a book is even remotely successful, it has to be a series. kind of thing, so they kept it going regardless. Let's see. I want full of like cleaning supplies. Put under here. I should definitely have a bubble bath in here. Oh yeah, and of course there is Blue's Clues. Excellent point. Okay, gonna put some cleaning supplies. That is really cool. Let's see. What cleaning stuff have I got? And okay, perfect. Then over here, I really need like a little table. Just kind of thinking I might be able to find something in luxury stuff. Because if I could find like an end table with a marble top, I would be very happy. Oh. Wait. I don't suppose this would fit back there. It does. That might actually be perfect. It's not what I thought I wanted, but I think it's what I wanted. Okay then. Then I think I'll use coconut. What's that one supposed to be? Ooh. Yeah, we'll use this one. That works. And oh wow. A razor. Since we're putting all of the bath stuff over here. Okay. Then do bubble bath. Just for funsies. Shampoo. Conditioner. Yeah. Perfect. Honestly, I actually really like this room. And like nothing about it is the typical style I would go for, but I really like it. Oh, I can sit on the little footstool. that's adorable. Let's put some perfumes in here. Oh my gosh. Don't want to disturb him. So the cat begged for the blinds to be open so you could see out the window. And he hopped up on the little table that's right up against the window. And he has now fallen asleep there. And he's snoring. Loudly. He's a very snory kitty. Discord cat tax. Yep. I just took a very terrible picture. The lighting is awful because the window is right behind him. But I did take a picture for the Discord. There we go. Even bad kitty pics are still good. Yes, agreed. Like, we have standards, and the standards are the picture must have a cat in it. That's it. Let's see. I do feel like there needs to be some makeup products in here if it's Hotchkiss's room, because she's got the whole eyeshadow situation. Oh, she'd be fun to dress up as for Halloween sometime. No, he turned his back to the window that he begged to have open. And is fast asleep, and it's so cute. Ooh, these perfumes have a fleur-de-lis. Obviously. Okay. The Mighty Hunter. Yep. He thinks he is. He really does. He's too fat to jump. So he can't actually catch anything. And if something moves, it scares him. So there's that too. Not kidding. He's afraid of fish. Like, he's dramatically afraid of fish. Not even real fish. Let's see. Cosmetics. Okay. Obviously, mascara has to be in her collection. Oh, toothpaste. Yeah, he thinks he's a hunter even though he's afraid of everything that moves. Is there a neon one? There is. There we go, some Hotchkiss colors. Right. And he's snoring. It's like a purr squeak, purr squeak. Okay. It's distractingly adorable. I'm a fan. I have an open book in my collection. It's an open book would be really good to put on the desk. think there's this one. It's supposed to be about farming, but I figure I can just put it here and pretend. Because that's perfect, right? Do I have like a loose paper of any kind that I can also put here? Not wallpaper. Regular paper. Illustration on paper. And then more wallpaper. No, not quite it. That's fine though. And then I need like a pencil cup or something, I think. See, the Discord is great for seeing people's cat pictures. It's terrible for trying to sell me art. But it's great for seeing cat pictures. Right. Let's see. He's so loud. It's so cute. Got. Ooh, wait. So there's an old book. And let's also. I grab the secrets. Then I was thinking. Benjamin asks, but can I ask question about stream? My gosh. The scripts are honestly kind of creepy. I know, right? He's adorable. He's huge and fat, but he has a cute little face, so he can pull it off. How long has it been since you were playing Abduction? It's been a minute. Did we play that? Because we played Firmament after. It's been a while. He is so soft and fluffy. He sheds like crazy. Like the thickness of his fur very much feels like a long-haired cat, and he sheds like a long-haired cat even though he's a short hair. So that's interesting. Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess I need a floor for this. I kind of want to do honestly, the cat does have some bunny vibes. It's very satisfying. Let's see. Floor. Would it be panels or tiles? I know which one I want. Just don't know where it is because I never use it. It's like a almost cobblestone looking thing. There it is. Okay. Oh, speaking of abduction, the sky's purple. Well, that's satisfying. great timing. Love that. Okay. Garden, furniture. I want like just a little end table. Ooh, telescope's not a bad idea. I think I could fit a telescope out here. Oh. That's not how that's spelled. Okay. Telescope. I think the others would be too short. That one's definitely too short. Ooh, this one works. Got a little bit of a skinnier base too, so it'd fit in this corner better. It doesn't actually fit. We could pretend. Because it's cool. Okay. I need a chair and a little table. I find a nice little table. Ooh. Ah, lovely. I just want something where, like, you could sit and watch the sunrise or set or whatever it does from this direction while you drink your tea. Let's see. This one? Wonder. See, I put teacups everywhere, but I'm actually a hot chocolate person if I'm going to drink a hot drink. And I almost never drink hot drinks. It's so not my thing. I like my food hot and my drinks cold. So I wanted to see if like a pillow or a blanket or something could fit on that thing. I'm guessing it won't, but I want to test it anyway. Yeah, it's not considering it to be like a surface. Too bad. Okay, I might like having a cat. We'll see. Right, Benjamin says, warm is better than cold basically always except for water and pop. Agreed. Says, but I'm a very cold person, so I need whatever heat I can get. And I very much relate to that. Yeah, I'm cold like all the time. I've just been thinking about what else I needed. Candle. Wanted like some kind of light for out here. Ooh, this thing. Yes, we did this one. Yes. Yeah, Luke runs hot. Just all hot all the time. Which makes it a little hard to figure out what the temperature of the house should be. Like, we'll just have it at a temperature where he's hot and I'm cold. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of my family comes in cold. do need to figure out something for that corner. What would be a good, like, nod to the game? Interesting. Yeah, Luke is also a portable heater. That would make sense. Okay. Do I have a decent picture of the table in Nancy's room? It has some like hotel type stuff on it, and a stack of magazines and a bottle of water. That magazine stack's too tall. That's better. Oh, wow. Water bottle. Before I forget. Okay. There we go. Okay. Need some reading material over here, because what else would one even put on a nightstand? Really? Let's see. Book. Oh, let's see if we can find one that looks like it would be a mystery novel. Do we have any? Like a few more like single books that are laying flat to put around. But this one to me says maybe like a adventurous fantasy romance kind of thing. We've got a bunch of nonfiction. This one, I'm guessing like literary fiction. This one, maybe trashy romance. I don't know. This one looks like it might be a cyber noir kind of thing. We can try that. What do I do with this whole corner? Do I just put a screen across it and call it a day? Like this one? Also wanted there's I want to say it's brushy mesh. Okay. Yep, that there. Okay. Okay. Need to come up with a couple things to put up there, I think. And probably need to replace the door. Since the wood tones don't match. Oh, do that too. Hold up, floor, panels. Dang, dark brown? Yes, okay. Alright. This room is kind of huge. And by kind of, I mean this is a gigantic room. I think I'm gonna call the bathroom done. Like, it's basically perfect. I think I need a painting for this wall. Everything else is probably done. I just need painting for this wall. So let's confirm. Used that one. We've used that one. Have I not used that other blue one? I don't see it. So let's see. Whoop. Okay. What would that one look like in here? Giant paintings of Marie Antoinette through the whole house. Okay. So I think we'll call that one done. This one still needs a couple of accessories on there. And then the upstairs, I think, would be done. Oh dear. I'll have to fix these twice. I'll have to fix them again when I put the new door in. Alright. Doors. Oh, nice. I still have never found a tea that I like. Ooh, okay, it's more than 2 meters. 2.5. Yes, okay. Yeah, let's do this one. Whoop. Oh, man, and I have to fix that too. Alright. I very much lean sweet. Like, the only tea I've had that I like is the occasional milk tea, like with boba. Not actual boba, like not the chewy ones, like the bursting ones. Those are fun. Dry wine. Yes. And of the milk teas I've tried, my favorite flavor is honeydew melon. Raspberry zinger. I really don't like citrus, so if it has any kind of citrus in it, that ruins it for me. The whole thing. Cat got up, flopped to the other side, fell back asleep. It's tough being a cat, ain't it? I just feel like Nancy would be a very minimal makeup person if she was doing makeup at all. Don't think I have a good picture of the top of her dresser. Yeah, I can't tell what's up there other than a hairbrush. So I guess we can at least grab a hairbrush. What about this one? Then like maybe a single bottle of perfume, like she has a signature scent. Where is my hairbrush? Oh, maybe this one. Like she's got a vintage one. And oh, let's do. There we go. So there we go. I think that's good. She seems to be a pretty tidy, organized person. I think it's okay for this room to be a little more minimalist compared to Hotchkiss's existence. Okay, that's, I think, the whole upstairs done. So let me check this out. Do you think the laundry room is done too? Laundry room is done. Sauna's done. Guessing the wet room's done. Should put like a doormat or something. Oh, whoops, I want to look in this section. Decorations, floor, okay. What if I use like the little bathroom rug? We should do it in a dark color. Yeah, that looks like it would be a mat to wipe your feet on. Okay. Wow, what a view. I could see making this house my office. Like, not this version of it, not this flip, but like, one day I will beat the game and then I'll be able to go through and flip all of the houses as many times as I want. And on that day, I could very much see making this into my office. Might flip it into something else first. Like have that be the second flip. Okay, I think we need a painting in here. Maybe we could find a nice landscape. Decorations, pictures, paintings. What about this one? This one's fun. Okay. And this room does have soap. Yeah, toilet paper. Okay, it's good. So all of that's done. That just leaves this side of the house. I really need to get off of more social media and not be on it as much. It's not good for my mental health at all. Like, I know that there's all kinds of studies on social media correlating, like, how much you use social media directly relates to how depressed you are, kind of thing. I don't need to be an official part of a study, I can confirm. Like, as I'm scrolling, I can feel my mental health draining. Hey Brave, welcome back. How are you today? What did I put on that? Let's see. Sheesh. Wanted a small plant. Like little fern. Oh, nice. What kind of stuff do you stream, actually? I keep forgetting to check, but like, you're right here. I can just ask. Let's open it once. Crisis Core, what is that? Plant, and would be under decorations? Question? Prequel to Final Fantasy VII. Okay, okay. I tried one of the Final Fantasy games a long time ago. I was literally stuck on one battle for over a month. Aw, thanks. It is very disgustingly hot here. Like, just disgustingly hot and humid. Like, I'm starting to think that the reason that they call it the dog days of summer is because when you step outside, it feels like you're walking into a dog's mouth. That's my theory. Mm-hmm. Just do this one. I want a box up here, but all of my boxes are too big. Yeah, I can use that one. Alright. Oh yeah, I needed to get a ladder or something. Okay, ladder. Okay, and I need... Oh, wait, I needed the singular ones because the sets were too big. Oop. No. Need that. Yeah, it's the dog days. The dog days are so hot. does mean it's almost over. But right now it's really hot. I think that's going to be all I can fit. Right. Oh, no? Okay. Well, that means I have to get back. Stupid ladder. Lovely. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, one of them will just not quite be. Don't get me started. I'll get obnoxious. You won't like me when I'm obnoxious. Okay, I want some of these on here. Let's do the red ones. They're aesthetic. I have the smaller set. There it is. And down here, how many dark green books would fit on this shelf? Oh, that's a really tight squeeze. Does just barely fit. Yep. Oh wait, this one won't let me put it next to things, will it? It's too high anyway. Okay. This one. Ooh, so we did have a wonderful a wonderfully cool low humidity evening recently, and it got me really excited for fall. So now I'm just already thinking about fall. Very specifically, because I'm not wanting to like jump ahead and be in fall yet. As much as I hate the humidity, I don't want to just skip summer or anything. But specifically, I'm trying to think about what crocheted items I would like to wear this fall that I can start making now. And so I've been looking at like crocheted shawl patterns, because I'm an early onset old lady and I would like to expand my shawl collection. So I found a couple of pictures that I'm very excited about, like a couple of patterns, and now, oh dude, I would be expensive. I'd be a very expensive person. Like when you look on Etsy, there are so many people who have no idea what their work is worth. Like I just finished a queen-sized Afghan that, I kid you not, if I was going to sell something like that, that would be like a $500 blanket. Yeah. Like looking at how much yarn I used, how much each skein of that yarn costs, how many hours of work it is to do that. Because it was like... I want to say it was like... Once I had the hang of... Like, I did not count the learning curve. I just looked at, like, once I had the hang of the pattern, how much time did it take to do a row, and then I multiplied that by the number of rows, and I want to say I wound up at like 18 hours of work for it. Plus, let's see, I would have to look up the yarn to see how much it usually costs, because I got it during a Black Friday sale because I was not willing to pay how much it would be normally. So, like, I will see people on Etsy selling a full-size Afghan for like 40 or 50 bucks, and I'm always just horrified because I'll recognize, like, they'll say what yarn they're using, and I can look at how big their Afghan is and math it out. They're selling this thing that they made for 40 or 50 bucks, and I know that the yarn alone would cost like 70. See. Nice. Yeah, it's interesting because I didn't care too much about like how much money I would sell a crochet item for until I started realizing how very underpaid I was in my actual job, and discovered that I don't like how it feels to be that grossly underpaid. I was like, wait a minute, I think my time might be worth money. So after that, I got a lot better at being like, you know, this thing took me a long time to make. Maybe I should charge more than $5 an hour for it. Like, this is skilled labor. I've been doing this for like 10 years to be able to do it this fast and this consistently. Let's see. Need one more painting for in here. This one can be a little bit smaller. Something dark would be nice. Not that dark, I think. Ooh, maybe like this? Whoa, that was very large. Okay. So, yeah, one of the big things that started shaking stuff up at work was a coworker of mine. She has a brother, younger brother, who got his first job at Chipotle. And as someone who was in his first week working there, while she is, you know, a professional who did years of training and is highly certified, he was making more per week and more per hour than her. And that got us thinking. It's like, wait a minute. That doesn't seem quite right, now does it? So the salon industry is absolutely ridiculous. Like that. What did I store here? Canisters of some kind? Roy says, do you want to hear the truth? I don't know if I can handle the truth. It's not bad. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I cry on company time. I very much got to that point. Ooh, utensils. Let's do this one. That'll work. Let's see. Let's get a mixer. A nice mixer. One of those bougie mixers. This. Oh, we can make it purple. Okay. I always feel like I have to put them in the corner angled. I feel like every time I've been in a kitchen where a person owned one of those, that's how it was. Ooh, what if I put a bread box over here? Be cute. Because I have to find the bread boxes. Not that one. Alright, I guess I should just do a search. Fine. Not how bread is spelled. And I'm a proofreader. Allegedly. Then let's do a toaster. Here, obviously, sponge and soap. Be under soap, detergent. There's one. That'll do. And a towel and a drying rack. Like I always use the same one, so let's mix it up. Do this one. Okay, well. Alright, fine. I might need to put lights specifically over the kitchen. They won't be as aesthetic, though. Lights. Ceiling lights. Like, I'll probably do something hideous. Like these awful things. Okay, that brings light over here. Yep. So, one of the things that I found interesting when I started charging what I was worth in crochet was basically I'd kept hearing that people won't pay what stuff's actually worth. They just want it to be accessible to them. And, you know, I was doing nails and my boss absolutely would not raise the prices to allow her employees to keep up with inflation. Not an option, because she was very insistent that people would not pay that, and then we'd be making no money at all. So we had to just, you know, keep working more for not enough money. Like, I kept hearing people will not pay what you think you're worth. And then I started selling my crochet stuff and selling it for, you know, what it was worth. And I was selling to my clients, these clients that my boss said would absolutely not pay more for their nail services. They paid what I asked for the crochet. Even though it was well above the competitive market rate, they paid it. I warned them going in what it would cost, and they were all like, yeah, that's what it's worth. There were people who were not interested, the ones who were like, oh, it would be so nice to pay somebody to make a thing for me. And I was like, it wouldn't be cheap. They're like, yeah, I guess that's right. And then they didn't pursue it. But the people who actually wanted it and cared about it and weren't just being impulsive, they were willing to pay what it was worth. So what you charge determines part of like who your audience is, but yeah, like I was being approached by the people who did not want like fast fashion quality, and so they weren't interested in paying fast fashion prices either. So it helped with my confidence, but it made me a lot more frustrated in my actual job since, again, boss would not raise the prices since no one will pay that. It's like, no, it's just a different group of people that would pay that. So it depends on who you want your audience to be. Ooh. Can I reach the top shelf on the far side from over here? Up. Come on. Ah, way too far over. I may not get off. Even though they're the worst. Meh. Okay. Let's see. What's up here? Whoop. Library. Okay. I was looking at this one. Yes. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it was interesting seeing how different the audience I attracted was based on what I charged. So. Made me feel more comfortable valuing my time. Yeah, I think I want to fill that with one of the like standard shelves as well. But about this one. These are so cute. I really love this set. I'm not streaming that long, Benjamin. Neat. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, this one works. Yeah, I'm okay with duplications. Speaking of... no, I can't do that one. Okay, closest to this one. Huh? Whoop. Come on. I hate the ladder. I hate the ladder. I hate the ladder. Every like 15-20 minutes, the cat wakes up, looks out the window for about a minute, lays back down, goes back to sleep. It's so cute. He's doing security checks. Yes. Yes, he is. He's a good kitty. So responsible. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I was really thinking that that might be his spot. And I think I was right. This is so bright for in here, but I really want to have like, at least one purple book on the shelf as like an homage. That's Hotchkiss's book. And we'll put more boring books around it. Oh. My app says that I need to drink more water. I'm sure that the app is right. Again, it's disgusting out. Oh. And the blue ones. A little bit. He does like to be able to look out a window occasionally. He thinks he's going to catch birds. He's not, but he thinks he is. Oh. Yeah. And maybe if he sits on it, that's what it would take. Again, got to where none of the birds were scared of him because they all knew he was too fat to jump. Yeah. The other ones. Okay. These. And new town, new birds. Yeah, these ones don't know yet that there's no way he can get them. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Then I want the singular one. Something like that. Okay. It works-ish. Yeah. Okay. Bookshelves are full. We even have our Purple-Hearted Queen book. That's it. We can get Mochi a bazooka for his birthday. Then he can get a bird. Perfect. Okay. Still feel like that's not very many bookshelves for a library, but okay. That might be the library done then. Oh, I guess there's these still. Okay. Get them a little kitty-sized tank so they can't fight back. Perfect. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. have any more stacks of old books that would fit in here. That. Oh, that's a small stack. That might go better on the desk. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he might like having a kitty-sized tank. Okay, that works well. And okay, I don't have any other stacks, but I do have some old flat books. Oh, this one's on butterflies and moths. See stuff there. Oh, let's put one of them on here. And then so I had like an old book that's laying open. I put that next to it. That's a fairly large old book. Okay, that's better size. Okay. See, I look at this space and I think how much it makes me happy, and my brain just goes, I'm Hermione Granger. So, there's that. That's about it for here. That one might be done. So that leaves that wall. And if I want to do anything else in this hallway, that's it, I think. Oh, and possibly a dungeon. We'll see. But that's pretty much it for this house. And I think I need to go back into the game for a couple reference photos for anything else. Oh. Oh yeah, shoot. Forgot about the front porch. Okay, oh yeah, let's do this one. The mogul does not like it because he thinks there are too many sofas in this house. Alrighty. Plants. Put these out here. Boop, boop. Okay. And outside light. This one. Put one over here. And one over here. One over here. Okay. That's nice. Hold up. This is one of those things. I'm not going to do this in this build. I just want to look at this for future reference. Let's see. I think these are the ones I use. Just for if I happen to flip this house again. I can put curtains around the porch. I'm not planning to do that in this one. I'm just saying that's a thing that I can do if I flip this one again. Okay. So I think that leaves, a couple details in the hall and just a couple details on the secret garden. It needs a couple more plants in there and a couple more plants out here around it. And possibly the dungeon. We need to figure out how we're doing the dungeon of it all. And structures. Have any fences? No. I don't know. All right. I think we're gonna call it here. And this one I might actually be able to sell once it's done, because we've been trying to avoid the glitched out things. So this one might actually be like photographable and sellable, which would be a nice change of pace. Okay. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 6 o'clock Eastern. I need to reschedule Wednesday's stream, but I'm not sure yet. Oh my gosh, my poor humidity-ridden bangs. Wow. Okay, Wednesday, I'm not sure yet when I'm rescheduling it to. Like, I don't know if I just can't stream that day or if I need to stream, like, in the morning. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'll announce it tomorrow. I'll know by then. So, tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern, I'll be back. I'll also post it in the Discord. So if anyone doesn't have that and needs the link, just let us know. Yeah. Be back tomorrow doing all of the House Flipper, probably. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm so glad you were able to spend this time with me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye, everybody.